Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. It's Elizabeth Morse, and today we are going to make something super easy with items you probably have got in your pantry, just vegetable soup. And we're going to use canned vegetables because that's what I've got handy. And super simple. I've got a stock pot, and then kind of the things that I like to use are beans. So I've got a can of black beans, a can of green beans. I have a can of potatoes, a can of diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, and then I've got sweet golden corn and sweet peas and carrots. You can really put in whatever you like, but I'm gonna make this pot of soup for about 6 people. And oh, and I've got these dark red kidney beans too. I love beans, and I often make fresh vegetable soup, and that's great if you've got those things laying around. But this is a really easy way to make a nice meal. It's warm, and I'm sorry because you can probably hear my dog, my helper Remy, lying down here and snoring. He sounds like a grown man. Sorry about that. But we're keeping it authentic here today. So the first thing I'm gonna do, because all these veggies are cooked, this comes together in a snap. It also is important to note that you really just have to heat it through. You're not cooking vegetables until they're tender because everything in the cans is already done. So what I'm gonna do, a couple of these are pop tops, some of them are not. And with the beans, there's some liquid there in the top. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that in. I don't even drain it out. That's up to you if you're concerned about salt. Some people like to drain off. Actually, these are no salt added beans, but a lot of times beans do have salt. Some people like to rinse them, and that's okay too, but I don't. I just dump it all in. Same thing with the black beans. You guys are going to be amazed at how quickly this goes. And then the rest of these guys, got to open with my can opener. So I'm opening up my tomato sauce. There's that. I'm opening up my sweet corn. One of the other things I like to do when I'm making vegetable soup is incorporate as many different colors as I can, because different colored foods have different nutrients. And so the more different colors you've got, the more different nutrients you're going to have. And that's never a bad thing. Okay, here go the potatoes. Dump these guys in. Our sweet peas and carrots. Gosh, I probably could have opened these in advance, but this recipe is going to go so quickly we wouldn't have had much of a video. Okay, so this is sweet peas and carrots together. So a couple more colors. Then we're gonna do these diced tomatoes. This particular can that I have has a little bit of jalapeno in it. You can certainly use plain. This is just what I like. Okay. And finally, green beans. Now, oftentimes, if I'm making vegetable soup, I would add a little garlic powder, and I would add some broth, either chicken broth or veggie broth. Maybe you like beef. But today, I happen to have a package of this veggie soup mix. It's just seasoning. So I'm actually not going to add anything but this. But again, if you were going to not use this and you were just going to use broth, you might want to add some salt and pepper and a little garlic and onion salt. This has all those things in it. I'm just going to dump that package in. And then I'm going to take one of these cups. Still has got a little bit of sauce left over from the veggie that was inside. And I am going to pour water in this. I'm going to fill this up 2 times. And that's it. You can see, well, I'll show you, oops, I will show you that this pot is almost totally filled to the top, and this is a pretty big pot. So that's gonna make a nice dinner once I've heated it through. Maybe we'll serve it with some cheese sandwiches or maybe just by itself. But anyway, I'm going to put this on the stove, heat it through, and that is it. A super simple, delicious meal with things that you've got in your pantry, filled with veggies, filled with fiber, filled with vitamins. Let me know if you decide to make this recipe. I'd love to hear from you and see what veggies you chose, and I'll come back and show you the finished product. Enjoy. Look at that, it came together in a snap. All those beautiful colors, all that great protein, fiber, and vitamins, and it smells amazing. Enjoy.